how's she getting down there? And then the next time I played there, I looked really close. Like, oh.
Now Yuna just teleported to Riku's grid.
Yep. Because use is, and I know this is a pun, but it's useful.
Pun intended.
Well,
it's used a lot in the run, we should say.
Yes, it is. I wasn't actually going for a pun there, but it's like, how else would I say this?
Convenient? No. It doesn't.
It's not really powerful, it's the items that you use that are powerful.
I actually have enough gifts. I usually don't have enough to get that last ability in time at this point.
Stay right there, Seymour!
So yeah, Alex, this is the battle I gamed over on the self-destruction.
The one with the 2 flamethrowers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I killed the 2 flamethrower guys, and then the guy on the right kicked out my 2 party members. And then I self-destructed Mari and game over.
Alright, that battle takes 1 less turn with the +4 strength also, so...
Useful to have.
Yeah. If only the Blitzball game was more reliable to win.
Yeah, overtime's a good time saver.
Yeah, it's just unreliable enough that it's not always the best idea to go for it. Because even if you might be good enough to get a streak of like 10 straight wins in that game going, there's still the chance that you're going to be in a really good run and RNG is just going to say, no, you're not winning this.
Eventually, when the runs get really good, instead of going for more riskier stuff.
Yeah.
That is true.
I bet Fate's getting to that limit there.
You would play at marriage just for a chance to send me? Your resolve is admirable. All the more fitting to be my lovely wife.
Of course, she could have sent him back in Makalani Temple, but
But she dawdled.
She started to like feel sorrow, closing his eyes, remorsing over the body. Didn't have time.
Do you not that?
she's talking too much.
Mm-hmm.
Your protect or throw
Like in Last Action Hero,
the child.
it's like, why didn't you just pull the trigger? It's like, you made a movie mistake. It's like, villains always talk too much. It's like, you ain't no genius yourself, kid.
That's a good movie.
The slowest bouncing downstairs ever.
You are.
That look is so good right there.
Kill them.
I am sorry, but it is for Yevon.
Aren't those weapons forbidden by Yevon?
There are exceptions.
No! Throw down your weapon.
When I first played this game, I really like instantly knew that Balefort was gonna catch her. Like it was so obvious.
Yeah, me too.
Like it's like, how do they not know?
Hope no one else summoned Valifort.
Yeah.
I mean, summoned Yuna.
Which Yuna?
Yuna.
There's two Yunas you can summon.
Well, yeah, Yuna, of course.
Yeah.
Not Yuna. Yuna can't fly.
Yeah.
Yuna can.
She's like, I summon you, Yuna, and the wrong Yuna comes out, and she's like,
Or they both show up. Did we just crash the game? Sorry.
Believe.
Of course, the other summoners name their Aeons different stuff. So. Like Asar's Aeons are Grothia, Terra, and Spaffy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bahamut's name is coming out very soon, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Railcone.
I need to check on Bahamut's name.
Yeah, you got cutting it off soon.
Yeah, it's coming up fairly soon. It doesn't have to be cut off quite yet, but very soon.
You got like,
Soon enough. All I have
Yeah.
is left is the trials.
Yeah. So, if you want to donate, get it in now, because we have like a couple minutes. That's it. So, literally right now.
When is this?
probably like 3 and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, because it's all. Hang on, let me turn my. So Bahamut's name is actually pretty close here. We've had a sudden jump. Leading in first place is Durandal with $75.
Ooh.
Yuna is in second with $70. Kanjo has 32. Jinon is sitting at 31, and Bear is at 668. So Bahamut's name is actually pretty close now. It's going to be cut off in just a few minutes. So if you want to try and affect that either way, you should get your donations pretty much now.
What's a muck?
Need $6 for a
That's
unit.
not what I mean.
Hey,
Then the universe will be saved.
So pretty much, I guess, like once I finish the trials,
Yeah.
that's cut off.
When we get to like this, when you get the where the chest is at.
So this is they betray.
They tr-
the end.
The easiest alphabet primer to get in the game.
Let's go.
That's not given
If
to
you
you.
can see it,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
that obvious. If you're not looking for it.
Well, technically the easiest would be the one that you
Well,
were given.
I was saying that you weren't given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
No,
singing
this
is
is for singing at the end.
Yeah,
Credits.
the credits.
At the credits,
The
yeah.
full version.
Yeah, that's the full version. The in the game is a short version. So yeah, if you want the long version, I'm not gonna sing in during the cutscene.
Yeah, we'll let you actually enjoy the professional singer do that one.
So this trial, you have to ride along this little platform and then mash when the arrow's pointing in the right direction for you. But there's some that you can't actually reach because the
Oh,
thing's
yeah.
moving too fast.
I always put it in
Oh,
there.
look.
Here's another big difference between this and the Japanese version. In the Japanese version, this platform moves way faster, like way faster. And also the one at the bottom where you confirm the direction, you don't get to stop on it to confirm the direction. You have to do it on the fly, like the normal one. So the timing is really
Yeah.
not. But yeah, the trials are actually 40 seconds faster on the Japanese version.
Yeah, that's pretty significant.
But then that's negated and then some by the not being able to skip the intro scene. So barring any possible text differences, this version is actually about a minute faster. That one always scares me.
Yeah, it's definitely the one that's got me the most times.
It's like if it drops your input or something. It's because if you have to go back through, like you end up going too fast to hit it.
Yeah.
So
You have to like actually time the other one.
yeah, you have to stop at the other one first and then come back.
You can actually time it. There's the first one rotates at 3 intervals, and the other ones rotate at 2. So you can actually look at the second one to figure out where the fourth one, the last one's going to be pointing when you get to it. So like this one here rotates at 3, and the other one above it rotates at 2.
Oh. Wait. Oh yeah. That's right. I was thinking.
Yeah. So if he wanted to go to that first one, he'd actually have to wait to the one that was showing above him to go
Yeah.
to the right.
That's the one I was thinking of for some reason. Got ahead of myself.
Same with the last one. If the first one points to the right as well, the last one works as well. I used to think that used to blow up, but it doesn't.
Yeah, the destruction sphere isn't much of a destruction sphere, especially because you have to use it. This is the only one where you have to use destruction sphere to finish.
They obviously do that because you can't come back here, and game design has gone away from traps like that where if you don't use it, you can't get X later. In this case, it's anima.
That was actually a pretty good trial.
Yeah, and cut off Bahamut now.
Yeah.
Yep. Right now. Probably gonna be naming him in about 2 minutes.
Then what do we...
Does mashing X actually help there?
Where
In lifting that door. Just cause like, why is he mashing?
I end up mashing for no reason sometimes. It's just habit. Plus, there's some text while he's trying to open this.
I was hearing 10 too. It was nothing like this.
They join with this. Their human soul. The dead.
Yuna.
There's the lat.
Since Kara's about to name Bahamut, this did wind up actually coming pretty close. There was a lot of attempted snipe activity going back and forth. And overall, we wound up with Bear still in last, Gino with $31, Kanjo with 32, Durandal with 100, and then Yuna with 105.
Oh! Sniping.
And the final snipe comment was, let me load it up here, was from an anonymous donor for $15. It just says #universe.
Well played. Thanks for the donations, everyone.
Yep. We all have 5 Yunas and a unicorn.
Well, I guess I don't need to use Bahamut now. There's already enough Yunas. I don't normally use Bahamut anyway.
The sacred officers. To
We did get quite a few donations there, so Matsuko donated $25 right before the end there that said, "I will not lose this day."
You just lost the day.
Sorry.
Yes.
Fat Chocobo donated $10 saying, "Hopeful snipe for Bahamut." There was another $15 anonymous donation. All of that right there at the end Bahamut. And then we have a surprise, Gino donation for $5. Says, little morning hi from France. Gotta go to work and won't be able to watch C4 all there. Happily, I gotta work so I can donate, Kappa. Thanks for the earlier wave, Unikitten. Have a good day, everyone, and take care. $5 to go to Gino as Fargo and Chrono Cross.
The real.
Well, good morning. If I knew how to say it in French, I would.
I think Juno was up when I was playing Mystic Quest this morning.
What?
She donated for the blindfolded.
No.
I've been on stream ever since that.
Maester C. It is a summoner's sacred duty. Yuna was all. Grand Maester
Send the unsent.
Send?
Then you would have to send me too.
We still have a few more donations to go through, and since this is a bit of a
Go ahead.
quiet moment, I'm just going to tear
Go
through
ahead.
them really quickly. We have a $45 donation from Phalix1. Says, I really need to be asleep, but this is far more important. Let's put this towards the fairy storyline in Legend of Mana. Keep up the great work, everyone.
Enlighten.
I think most of us need to be asleep as well, but this is far more important as well.
We have the earlier donation from Matsuko, said for $75 actually, so that was a pretty big donation to put Durandal up there. Said, missed out on Ixion's name while I was at work. Let's try this. Let's try naming Bahamut Durandal. Also, great job and keep at it. Insert witty comment here. Thank you very much.
All the people
Oh, such a witty comment.
opposed to sin. Their battles, their sacrifices.
We also have a $7 donation from an anonymous donor who says, hi, let's hope Kara doesn't have to use those backup strats on Sephiroth and FF7. I would like this donation to be spread $1 each to name every character in FF7 Yuna. And then we have a $5 donation from Puffy Zebra that says, as a type 1 diabetic, I want to thank everyone running, attending, and donating. Living with this disease for 15 years now has been an ongoing battle that I hope no one else will have to endure. Also, great job on the run, Kara. Donation is runner's choice. Did we figure out what your runner's choice was already?
I'm gonna have to look at the
What's available.
incentives.
Okay.
I haven't really been looking at them.
Those who
So that's a good transition into just a reminder that you are watching Crystals for Life 2014. You can view us on crystalsforlife.ca if you're watching on Twitch to find out more information about the event and JDRF. JDRF is the leading global research organization for type 1 diabetes. And there's quite a few things you can donate towards, including Karakarn singing the ending song, which is currently sitting and needing quite a bit more help. Last time I refreshed, it was at $30 out of $250.
Wow.
So, you know, comparatively to the beginning of the run, it's only a few hours away. So if you want to make that happen, you definitely have to give that a little bit more help. But if there's other things you want to donate towards, you can check out the tracker link on crystalsforlife.ca. It's on the right side, down about the middle of the page. You can click that and click on the bids button. You'll see everything you can put your money towards coming up.
I guess the cutoff for that would be when you kill you, Yevon.
Sentence.
Yeah.
Really now.
Well, basically, if the sun hasn't started and it hasn't been met, then
look at
Well, it takes us a little bit to process the donations, so this song has started, so
Okay.
next night at the last second.
What is ever-
Might not come in time.
floating.
I can start the song in the middle of it.
He will. If you, maybe he'll only sing half the song.
Think they expect us? Ah,
Where's?
I don't.
Wonder if we should.
Let's wait at the.
Of course, would we even play the ending if it didn't get met, though? Because, I mean, this is such a long game already. I wouldn't think we would be playing the ending.
Probably depends on how far ahead of behind the schedule we are.
Yeah.
How
It seems my
hard
the summoner you she may
she has. She can.
We definitely catch up on FF7, though. The FF7 estimate
No
is
one.
Yet there is
Probably quite a bit too long.
Sir. Allow me to do.
I gave
Wait.
a pretty darn safe
What, you
estimate for FF7.
These are donations in this for to fight the optional bosses, Mega, not Mega,
I
Ultima and Ruby.
I was going to, but since it's these slots run, it's not really very exciting because it's just
Another slot.
using slots. It's just
Yeah.
other slots. And because I'd have to load a save like after I beat the final boss because it would mess up my strategy for the final boss if I went and killed the weapons beforehand.
I had death here in my run as well. For casual play. Just walking into a random battle and got
There
ambushed.
must be an...
Bye Lulu and Kamari.
Alright. I'll use Ixion here just for the unicorn. I would normally just use Valifor so I don't see
The unicorn actually
the
helps a
lawn
little bit.
animation.
The unicorn actually helps a little bit because you can tell where you're at in the menu. It only shows 3 at a time.
A little bit of a danger, a warning to donors trying to snipe a little bit too hard. Sometimes the donations take a few minutes to show up on our tracker after you've sent the donation through. So we closed the donations for Bahamut, and then that few minute lag, $30 donation trying to bump Durandal on top came through after we'd named Bahamut. So it was a nice try, but you gotta make sure you get in there just a little bit earlier because it does take a few minutes for them to come through sometimes. And if we don't have it on our tracker by the time Karakard's naming Aeon, it's just, we can't really do anything about that. But we did get another $30 from Matsuko right at the end there. Thank you for the donation. Since it did come in right after we named Bahamut, if you want to message, I guess, am I on IRC? We can probably get that changed for you. Yeah, I'm on Poxnor's IRC at the moment, Matsuko, so if you can message me and confirm that you're the one with the donation, like with some details on it, we can probably get that assigned to something else.
Shiva.
Yeah, I see it. Ixion didn't get overdrive filled in one hit. So that combined with the lawn animation, it's obviously not what I normally do, but I figured I'd just use
Sure.
the other Aeons.
They were donated for, so yeah, might as well use them.
I don't really have any place to use Ifrit though, except when I summon it. But it's named Unit also, so
Yeah, not as
it's
big
not
of a
very
deal.
original. I think I have enough to get this last. No. Ah, I got another encounter.
Lady,
What?
we rode the airship. Maester Kinnux.
You will...
The temple. Even if you are. You're.
For...